Greetings. This video is about how to get even more out of your ebook textbook. So this is going to show you some features that you might want to use in case you really just don't want to just read it on the screen. So first of all, you'll notice that there is a sign-in link up here. This is not a sign-in for Carthage. This is a sign-in for EBSCO. This particular ebook is provided by EBSCO. And other features get unlocked if you have an EBSCO account. So I'm going to click sign in, but at this point I don't actually have an EBSCO account. So it's going to say welcome back, even though there's really no welcome back. Up here it's telling me that I need to accept their privacy policy. I could read it if I want, but I'm going to need to accept either way. So I'm going to do that. Now when I get to this login screen, you'll notice it wants an email address and password, which I don't have. I've got a continue with Google type of option that I can't use, so let's not do that. But here's a thing that says sign up. So I'm going to click on sign up. Once I get to this screen, now I've got the option to continue with Google as well. And so I can click here, tell it to use my Carthage email, and continue on here. Again, I'm going to accept the privacy policy. And here is where it gives you the information on withdrawing your consent and what it's going to do with your personal data and so forth. And I'm going to say, yes, I consent to that. And I'm going to click continue. Now that I'm actually signed in, it's going to take me back to the actual ebook that I was on. One of the things that does get unlocked for you is the ability to do a full download. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that full download link, and it's going to ask me how many days I need to borrow it from. The maximum is 7. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind. Do I want to use a PDF for a desktop or an EPUB? Now, EPUB would be better for something like an iPad if you have an EPUB reader. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this PDF option, which I find a little easier to use than EPUB. It asks me if I have Adobe Digital Editions or the equivalent installed. This is actually required in order to do the full download. If I didn't, but I already do, I would click here to go to Adobe Digital Editions and do that download. Note that they have a help page in case you need some more information. At this point, I click this because I already do have Adobe Digital Editions installed, and I'm going to go ahead and click full download. It tells me that I've got success, and it's going to put this into my downloads folder. It starts with the, what do I want to say, the author's name and the title and so forth and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. And note that it reminds me that it's going to be available for 7 days. After the 7 days, I would need to come back potentially and re-download it, or I could just use it online as discussed in the prior video. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. Down here is where my file actually is. In here, it's going to open in a separate window for Adobe Digital Editions.